Hey everybody, it's Josh and Tommy back again at Watch Hill Proper. Today we're going to review Speakeasy. This is a brand new to us, but new to Willett, we think. But it's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, produced, distilled, aged, and bottled by Willett Distillery, and it is 98 proof. So just adds to their lineup of brands that they're producing now.
I'm sure Willett loves to be able to say, distilled, bottled, distilled, everything right there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They were bottlers for a long time and sourcers for a long time, but now they got it, man. That's pretty cool.
So obviously we're big fans of their purple top stuff. I mean, who isn't? Yeah. And we have some really cool bottles here from their inventory, I guess, how to see it. We've got the stuff that came out of the seal box and all the single barrels. And Red Hook Rye came out of, not really, I guess, the Colsavine, they were involved.
Yeah, they were very much involved in all those barrels back in the day with Linnell and all that. That was all. Yeah. Man, the Van Winkles and the Colsavine family, I think it's all intertwined. I mean, some of the finest whiskey ever has come from, mystery places. Nobody really knows all the details. Somebody needs to write a book and tell us exactly where
the history of Willett and all of those barrels, those single barrels.
Crazy.
But so they've got a nice little lineup of whiskeys now from, we were talking earlier, from Pure Kentucky and Noah's Mill and Rowan's Creek and Old Bardstown.
Yeah, there was even more than that. I can't think of some. Vintage Kentucky, I think, was one of them.
Yeah,
they had a bunch of them, and I think they're all bringing that in house.
Yeah,
I don't know for sure, but I think that was kind of the plan.
Yeah,
is to bring it in. I used to love Pure Kentucky.
Well, Noah's Mill has always been kind of a little favorite of mine.
Yeah, I like Noah's Mill too. It's good.
Yeah, it's got a little sweet to it. So we'll see how whatever they're going to do with this brand and how they're going to separate it from some of the other stuff that they're making. But this seems like a pretty straightforward 98 proof Kentucky Straight bourbon. We know it's at least 4 years old, and
like $40.
$40.
You always hope for these. You always hope that they're going to be delicious.
Yeah, $40. So I mean, we've our distributors told us this was kind of a hot item. That's why I put it on our panel, because it was going pretty quick, so we grabbed a case or so of it, and but we'll see how this shakes out, if it's worth the $40.
Yeah, man, the nose is good.
It's hard not to be worth $40 these days. Sure. Holy cow!
98 proof. I don't like a whole lot under 100 proof, but you never know. And I do like the nose.
A little fruity on the nose.
It is a little fruity on the nose.
I mean, it's just kind of a bourbon nose, but it's pleasant.
It is. It is.
I get all kinds of stuff in that. Brown sugar, vanilla, fruits. It's nice.
I caught a note right as I sipped this, and I thought, oh boy, I'm not gonna like this. I was wrong. That holds up. The taste holds up to the nose for sure. It seems youthful, a little bit,
but not much.
Not much. I'm gonna tell you what, and that's on my first sip I've had of this, and I haven't really even, I know Old Bardstown now is their stuff. That they're doing in-house and distilled there and bottled there. But if this is where they're headed, they're on it. I like it. I did not. There's a couple notes in there that I'm not overly crazy about. I would love to know exactly. I bet this isn't much older than 4.
No, but it's not. I'm not getting a lot of new.
I get one little youthful note that I pick up on when I drink young whiskey. It's not bad. This is good. This is well worth $40. I will say that. But no, this is, I didn't know what to think when I saw that we were doing this whiskey. And I've been hit or miss with Willett products in the past. So the Purple Tops, of course, I love. But even though Bardstown, when it very first came out, it was very useful to me. This is not. This may, I said not a lot older than 4. This probably is more 5. If Old Bardstown was 4 right when they put it out, this is a little older because it's a little better.
Yeah,
it's better than Old Bardstown.
I'm getting a little char on the finish.
Just a little bit.
Just kind of. It's not real bright and fruity. It's more deep and darker and a little more charred barrel.
Man, the char comes out on the empty glass for sure.
Yeah. But for a 4 or 5 year old $40 bottle, I mean, if you're liking this flavor profile, which to me it's just a darker kind of bourbon. I mean, it's got good color. It's the barrels really influenced this quite a bit.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and like I say,
and I don't know if they're doing like a super heavy char on it or like what. Like I don't know what separates this from their other expressions, of what they're doing, and what they're looking for as far as the notes. But this is a deeper. To me, it's just a deeper kind of like it's got more char influence. It's got some darker fruits.
I would agree on the char.
Sweet. It's not sweet at all.
The empty glass brings out. I agree with you on that char note. It's there. There's a couple notes to me that are a little out of sort, but man, overall, I'm happy. I think they did a really good job with this, and I'm a little surprised that I think that way.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't know what to think. I don't know that like I say, I like some Willett products. Other Willett products I have not been a fan of when it's been their own distillate. If this is the way where they're going, they're on the right track.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see this getting a lot better over time.
For sure.
Yeah.
The empty glass nose is completely different from the full because, man, you nailed it on that char. It really comes out on the empty glass. But
yeah. So what are we thinking?
I think it's the nose is probably high 7s for me, 8. Maybe, and I think that's pretty well across the board. I think it doesn't do anything. It's not breaking any Olympic records.
No,
but it certainly isn't finishing dead last in the heat.
No, the finish is a little short. Obviously, on the 98 proof, it's not. There's not a lot of fire and a Kentucky hug to it. It just kind of goes away.
Yeah.
But that's 98 proof. I mean, that's just, it's doing what it's supposed to do. So it's very approachable from that standpoint. If you don't like a hot whiskey, it's not going to.
Oh, it's crushable.
It's not going to blow your,
no.
blow you away. So I was more like on a 7-8.
I would go 7-8, 7-9 on the nose, and on the mid and the finish, I would go. I mean, really about the same, to be honest. I think this is a high 7 bourbon, which is very fair, I think, for this.
So I think 7-8. Is a good number. And for a $40 whiskey, I mean, a Kentucky straight bourbon at $40,
to get a 7-8 is very respectable.
Yeah,
for sure.
This could be a daily drinker if it, like I said, if it's more, if you like that char influence and kind of the darker, to me, the darker notes.
And it's not offensively char. That char note is not offensive.
It's subtle.
I know that we don't like that when it gets
It's not tannic. It's not dry.
Right.
It's not. It's not oaky.
It's more of a flavoring.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just a char flavor. It's not offensive.
Yeah.
At all.
I think 7-8 is very fair for this. It's good. It's good. Very much so worth trying a bottle at $40.
Oh, easy.
Easy breezy.
Speakeasy.
Sure. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
So, yeah. So I think it's definitely worth, if you can find it, get a bottle. Be good on your bar. It's cheap. $40, and it's definitely could be a daily drinker, something that you keep going back to. So,
for sure.
Well done there by Willett. So that's our review of Speakeasy. We'll see you next time.
See ya. Hey guys, I'm Tommy. This is Josh. We're the owners of Watch Hill Proper. We are the largest American whiskey bar in the world. We're located in Louisville, Kentucky. We'd love for you guys to come out and visit us. We offer, elevated cuisine, great cocktail list, and the wall is what people show up to see.
Definitely can satisfy your palate from standpoint of whiskeys, different bourbons, different flights. You can make your own, but we have wines, cocktails. Michael Crouch is our chef.
I was going to say,
amazing food. So we'd love to have you come out and visit. Join us for dinner, join us for a tasting. Check us out on the website, watchhillproper.com. You can make reservations. You can see our events that we have on the calendar, and we'd love to have you.